So at this point we just go regular combo. This is gonna allow us to get a Kisa kill from deck. Or a Leela rather. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab Treat. And then now we'll go into Gigantic. This will get us a 2 from deck. And then Gigantic Spright is then going to allow us to grab I think it's just smart to go this route. I'll put this there. Go into Elf. Now we go into the Elf, and then Elf will bring something back from grave, and we can make our live twin, or our evil twin links. And then gotta go with the elf effect. Really grab anything, we'll just grab that. And then we're gonna hold that effect. And so I'm gonna face up defense. And then we are going to go ahead and link into the Keyskill link. And using these two. Sorry, I'm trying to set something up in the background. I'll put this here. And this will bring back the Leela from grave, and then we can make the Leela. The Leela bring back this, and then we can draw a card. Now another play we could have done was to summon the Frost off of the Gigantic, but I think going for the monster negate, giving us the option to have a monster negate plus the imperm plus the pop, and then we can starter for the spell trap negate. So we'll have a negate for a spell trap, we'll have imperm, we'll have a pop and a draw. We can set the starters so that way that will, if they have Dark Ruler basically, then they just shut off everything on our board monster wise. We can still starter and imperm to kind of disrupt their flow accordingly. There's a reborn as well for the follow-up, so that's really good. And then we'll just turn these two into the keys to kill. And then we'll set imperm, set starter. Lightning Storm's pretty much useless unless they just like, you know, Dark Ruler Regeki, but because then we'll definitely have used everything except for the starter actually, but set those two, pass turn to them. After 15 minutes of solo play, they finally get to play out their turn. So then go Magician's Rod. Now, don't have to worry about summoning anything. Okay, so I think that we'll just go imperm here, just to get it out of the way. And then we'll chain the starter to the imperm to get our spell trap negate from deck. Go ahead and summon out blue. So summon blue, face up defense over here. Starter activates, allowing us to grab carrot from deck. Put that right there. Take 1,000. Imperm negates the column as well. And then blue is then going to activate, allowing us to add something. And I think I'm going to add pixies in case my opponent decides they want to try and just go battle phase attack over something. I have the honest, so. And the cold hard facts are if my opponent doesn't wipe my board, I just OTK next turn. Make Decode Talker extended, make the Evil Twin Link 4, and then just have one more attack, or even just those two alone is enough. So he's gonna go Magician Soul, send this card and then special summon a Dark Magician from the deck. Okay. Dump Dark Magician. I'm gonna go ahead and keys to kill, get rid of his Magician's Rod. And then that way, next monster effect deactivates, I can negate it, getting rid of the keys to kill, and then keys to kill can come back in the same chain link, and then on a separate chain link draw a card. So go boom, and we're gonna get rid of the rod. What does that do? What'd that button do? If you control Dark Magician, special summon one Dark Magician card from your hand, deck, or graveyard, then you set one Dark. That's really strong, big dog. So we're not allowed. No. Negate, destroy, get it out of here. And then we're gonna Leela chain. Just to draw one more card, flex on our opponent a little bit. Big consistency. Yes. And then we're gonna draw a card. What you gonna do now, big boy? Set 1 goes to attack. We pixies that. And yeah, we just go ahead and win this turn, so it doesn't really matter what we draw here. Keys to kill Frost, that's fine. I'll show you what this cool button does. I'm just gonna go for the kill. And we win. Let's go. Let's see what we're at on win streak. Match history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in a row. Let's go back to the main lobby, get our missions and our duel pass rewards. Boom. How much is it to get the duel pass premium again? $700. Okay. So let's see how much I get from this mission. If I get 70, then I can just go ahead and grab it before I hop in this next game. Go and collect everything. It's 50. That's close. After this next game, we'll definitely have enough to get it, though. And when it comes to this game versus Master Duel, I definitely or this game versus TCGL. It's, this one definitely runs pretty smooth, not really glitches or anything like that. Like, everything works how it's supposed to, but, you know, it is YuGiOh, so it's just a different game in general, and they're a little bit more greedy on the co-money side, as far as microtransactions, and PTCGL is trying to go the opposite route where they don't want microtransactions. And okay, this hand is wonky. So I do have an Ash if he does end up having the Mexi. I've got Sunny Snitch to get the normal summon for the deck. I have Mass Change second to get around Valor. I also have Called By. One moment, I'm gonna keep playing, but I just have to mute. Alright, I am back. So we're gonna go ahead and normal summon the Leela. Leela effect. Get ourselves a Frost from deck. Now unfortunately we're just gonna have to go down base combo Boulevard. So we don't necessarily have any more extenders, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make the gigantic. Boom. Bah. Then we're gonna go ahead and hit the gigantic Spright, detaching and summoning one from deck. And off this one we are just going to have to summon a blue. Blue to get the Jet, Jet to get starter. Summon that from deck. This is going to add us a Spright monster, so then we're going to add Jet, which then can special summon itself and then allow us to add a Spright Speller Trap. Boom. And then from here we're going to make Elf. And then Elf is going to allow us to grab Kill from the graveyard. Discard pile for those Pokemon players in here. Summon it back. And then now at this point we can go about our live twin side of the deck. So make our Kill link 2, and then that will allow us to bring back the Leela from the discard. And then we can make the Leela link 2, and that can bring back the Kill link 2 from the graveyard. And then we can draw a card. So that is the thing about YuGiOh in comparison to Pokemon, is in Pokemon the ability to draw cards is just allowed, and in YuGiOh sometimes you just have to work for it. Almost every generic draw card has been limited at some point. I say almost because not all of them, but they've all been limited or banned or semi-limited. Some of them are a little bit too archetype specific for them to warrant getting banned because the archetype it's attached to does not do anything competitive. But that never means that maybe 5 years down the line, a deck that comes out that links up with that deck pretty well, and then all of a sudden, that draw card is viewed as too valuable. That's how this deck ends up working. Or this game, rather. So get our draw one. And we get the red off the top. That's so good. So we're going to go ahead and make our keys to kill. Just to round it off so we can bring back the Lilo on our opponent's turn and pop a card. We also have Ash Blossom. We have the red, which is a monster negate. We have Starter to get ourselves a spell trap negate. We have Droplet to do a mass negate. We have Called by the Grave. And we pass turn. Now, normally you're not ending on set 4 on top of combo, but it just so happens that we got that this time. I mean, usually you're getting like a set 1, maybe set 2, but for the most part, you're really not usually hitting stuff like this. So we're going to wait till our opponent hits main phase 1, and then hopefully the first card they activate is not Dark Ruler no more, or something to blow up all the back row. Because unfortunately, I drew into the red instead of the carrot, and Spright Starter interferes with the Mass Change 2, which I would still like to play. Now hopefully my opponent, you know, searches something, because I'll probably just go ahead and allow it, so that way I can activate my keys to kill and discard. Okay, so before the end of main phase. Oh, okay, so my opponent's going to try and evenly me. So we need to go here. Summon blue. Go blue effect. Starter. And then chain link 3. Go mass change second. Because we're gonna have to get rid of the Ash, unfortunately, but I think what we'll have at the end of that is a little bit more valuable. So we'll still have a pop that turns into a banish. If they add anything, I get to add one and discard a random card out of their hand, which turns into a banish. I'll have Pixies, so if my opponent attempts to attack over any of my level 2, link 2, or rank 2 monsters, I can just have them gain the attack equal to the attacking monster. Oh no! I pressed the wrong button, or I pressed the wrong card. That's fine. Just put the Pixies out. I'm gonna add Carrot, because if they, if anything, if they go to do anything on their turn, if they just set some cards, I can special the Carrot as the first thing, and then I have a spell trap negate. So there's still that. We have a monster negate. If my opponent attempts to activate anything or attack over anything, yeah, he's just gonna go end phase. And now I just win because Yeah, I just win at this point. Guess we grab another red. Go into extended. And get rid of red. Did not want to use that one. Use that one as 2 materials. Oh, I have to use that one. Unfortunate. So we attack with this first. After damage is declared, use this, tag out. Then we're going to special summon each of these. Draw a card, and then we could usually pop a card. So we're going to go Decode Talker Extended. And then this. Easy. Easy. So I think that makes it 10 wins in a row. We definitely have enough coin now. Should. I believe minimum we get 30 or 20. 50, okay, boom. And then we go over here to the dual pass. Purchase this, go back, and then we receive all. Probably just go until I lose, but if I don't lose for a while, I'll probably cut it off when I get to see if we can get through gold. I mean, we are in silver 4. Maybe see if we can get to gold on a win streak. You know? Didn't see if I was going first or second, but I got the max see if I'm going second. Yeah, so it's on them. They're gonna go first. I get to max see them. And then I have mass change second for my turn. Fluunderies, okay. Not a fan, but D-fissure, okay. 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 Yeah! Yeah! Get wrecked, son. Boom! So is it a 1-win streak or 2-win streak? One more win, 2 more wins, okay. So it's 2 and then another 4, you know, or another 2 after that, so that'd be 4. That would get me to 1. So maybe 6 wins in a row. If we can manage that, we'll get to gold. Got the imperm. And it's not once per turn. Just sets 2? What does this do? What does this button do? Just wait to imperm before I do anything on my turn. That's an ugly draw. Get rid of its effects. Oh, it's unaffected by trap effects. That's cool. I forgot. I'm thinking. So at this point, I could make this. Wait, did I start her? I sure did. Oops. It's fine though. Main phase 1, we're gonna go elf. Elf for blue. I'm gonna go for jet actually. He's stalling me out for a second, but It's gonna make a link too. It's gonna make redoer. Makes sense to get rid of the elf. So we're gonna get rid of the starter and grave. We're gonna get rid of this. And then this is all in the draw phase. Blow up the board. Get out of here. It was just Pot of Avarice. Now I'm upset. But it's fine. Now we just set up a board. One more win and we should... Yeah, one more win and we'll be in Tier 2. And then maybe that one will be 2 wins and we'll be in Tier 1. Unchained, eh? Okay. This hand is busted, and I'm going first. That's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. It's better just to hold the mass change second for going second purposes. A lot of the times, I think I got to choose in that situation, but sometimes people will be like, "No, you can go first," or "You can go first," and then just try and break your board with very big, powerful spells. And because of that, we have to be wary and we have to play backup plans. And we're gonna get a monster negate. Just to have it. And then at this point we go jet. Jet effect. Grab ourselves a starter. And we're gonna go make elf. Then from here, we'll just bring back blue. Now we go into our live twin combos. Use our key skill. Bring out Leela. And then we'll go ahead and make Leela to bring back out the key skill, get a draw, and then we set 3 pass. Pretty much whatever we draw, we're pitching off of the mass change 2 more than likely. I'm stupid. It's fun though. It's fine. Set this. Set this. And set this. We have a couple dark targets in discard to summon back and use to make ourselves a lovely Dark Claw. See what our opponent has for us. Now, actually a play that we could do. No, actually we couldn't do that. Pretty much, if they summon a monster, well, even if they don't summon a monster, just we can bring back probably regular Leela, the live twin Leela, main deck Leela, and then we can use that to make Dark Claw, and then from there we can summon out a monster negate from discard, summon out a spell trap negate from deck. We still have Imperm, then we'll have, okay, boom, we burn. What does this do? You can take 2 Dark Lord monsters from your hand or deck with different levels. Special summon one of them to your field and add the other hand. What, son? First off, that's good. So we can't have that. So we're gonna detach those, and then in chain, we're gonna go ahead and activate the elf to bring back the blue. Elf, bring back blue. Jen will negate and deal 500 damage to them. Boom. That gets negated. Blue effect activates on a separate chain link. And then we are going to add ourselves pixies. And then we're going to go ahead and activate this, getting the pixies that we just added. Use this. Make Dark Claw. Spoopy boy. And then on summon, we activate this. Get ourselves a spell trap negate. And we still have, so we have a spell trap negate, we have a pop, which turns into a banish. If they add anything, we get to just banish one from their hand, basically. And then pop, spell trap negate, and then we have the imperm. On the follow-up turn, we could just use, like, depending on, you know, what they do here, of course, but we can just make Decode Talker extended, and then make the Evil Twin boss, the Link 4, and then just OTK from there. Add a Dark Lord from hand, that's fine. Add that, then I'll get a draw one as well, to shared right off of it, basically. And we get to banish one from their hand as well. Then if he tries to go into battle phase, I can just at the end of main phase key skill bring back the Leela, pop whatever he's got on board. Doesn't really matter, you can just really attack over whatever. You can't get rid of Dark Claw, so. See what he chooses to get rid of. If he gets rid of the spell trap negate, I'll be sad. Okay, so he gets rid of the draw. That's fine. Boom. Put it to 1100. Just to make it a little bit easier to OTK. And there's our second draw. I mean, if he doesn't have anything in the two cards in his hand to do anything, then I'm just pretty much going to OTK this next turn. Drew the red, that's cool. So at this point, we go. I'm gonna count my summons so I don't run into an unnecessary Nibiru. Then we'll make the extended. Then we go battle phase. Then we get to summon this to both spots that Decode Talker extended points to, boosting its attack to 33, allowing it to also attack a second time. And we hit a cheeky little Chain Link 3. Get rid of that card. And that's GG's. Easy. Easy dubs. Now we're in Silver Tier 2. Get another 100 gems. That's nice. Alright, so now we need 2 wins. We'll be in Tier 1. I would assume 2 wins to get from Tier 1 Silver Tier... Yeah, from Silver Tier 1 to Gold Tier 5. Go ahead and run another one. I'm going first. Let's go. This hand kinda ugly, bruh. Alright, so we can go normal, little special blue, blue grab jet, jet grab, smashers. Homie said, nah, that's not how any of this works, pal. Easy. Easy, said I'm not trying to sit here and watch this full combo. Current win streak in silver rank is at a 7. Can we hit an 8? You have to ask yourself sometimes, you know, can you hit the 8, the 9, or the 10? Going first, let's go. Easy dubs again. We on win 1 and we in the next rank, son. Oh, this hand's even better than the last time. And I get to go first. Pack it up, son. I dare you to have Ash right now. I dare you, bro. On hood. You ain't got it? You fluffed up, mate. You fluffed up, mate. So we go into this, we make gigantic, gigantic get blue, blue get jet, jet get starter, special red. Use red and gigantic to make elf, bring elf back, or bring red back rather, and then make Gen Buster, so we'll have double monster negate on board. Or actually, what am I talking about? I've got the live twin package in play. In the rotation. So use this to get ourselves the jet ski. Like Mobius from Loki always wanted. Special summon this. Use this effect. Get ourselves a starter. And then from here, we're going to summon the red. We're going to use red and this. And we bring back the key skill. And really, Monster Born in Hand allows us to hit this combo to the fullest extent. So we'll have double monster negate, access on our opponent's turn to a double monster negate, a spell trap negate, a pop, 2 draws, and we also have maxi. As well as the called by, and you know, that we're gonna have set, which is gonna cause my opponent some issues depending on what deck they're playing, because called by can absolutely just wreck an Ishizu deck, or just Ishizu cards in general. So from here, we make key skill, make our Leela. Then we use keys to kill, or Leela to bring back the keys to kill. Draw a card here. Okay. I think we just hold that, to be honest. We go into this. Place that here. And then we'll just go Reborn. Bring back main deck Leela. We're gonna reborn that boy, or VTube or whatever the heck it is. And then we're gonna use that plus the jet ski to make ourselves the Gen Buster. Then we set starters, set called by. also have Maxi at our disposal. So we'll have pop, draw two, two monster negates, a spell trap negate, and a called by. 6 cards in hand, that's 1. Oh, plus a Maxi, so if they do end up being able to wombo combo, they have to really think about, do I want to wombo combo? You gotta ask yourself that sometimes, too. Because are they gonna summon 30 times in a turn? Probably not. Especially with Labyrinth. First off, son. Normal. If you activate a set, welcome Labyrinth, you can... Yeah, I don't really like you having that big dog, so we can go ahead and blow that up. Not gonna hold you. So we can go Silver Castle, and we're gonna go Jid Buster. And we're gonna go Elf. Summon the carrot, so we have a spell trap negate. Take 1,000, summon the red, so we have a monster negate. Negate, burn them for 500. Kiseko comes out, or brings out Leela. Summon the Leela here. Leela will then blow up Labyrinth. Blow it up, get it out of here. So we have monster negate, spell trap negate, Maxi. Special summon a Labyrinth monster from your deck also until the end of the next turn. Not special summon monster from the deck or extra deck. Except fiends. You can go ahead and get a draw off of that, son. Get rid of it. No effects. Not allowed. So at this point, I'm just trying to bait out one of the back row. So I don't have to do, like, a whole bunch. But if anything, I can still get rid of it, and I'm really not worried. I could go jet and get smashers. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Nice deck, noob. So we're gonna negate and destroy that, and then we can use smashers to blast this, banish it, and then at that point we literally don't have to worry about anything. We just go straight into Decode Talker Extended and make Evil Twin Link 4, and then just hope that they... Okay, so he's gonna compulse. So what would you compulse here? Compulse the elf. Makes sense. Okay. I should get negated because called by. Yeah. It's not targeting. Oh, good. Oh yeah. Then we'll bring back the Kisa kill, get a draw. And then now, we just OTK. There's the nib, okay. It's alright. It's all good. We just pass this turnover. We've got the imperm. If they try and do some cheeky stuff, I mean, if anything, we just, you know, next turn we go into elf. Elf can get us into a gigantic. Gigantic can get us whatever negate we need from the deck. At this point, he's probably just going to, you know, use his attack, his battle phase to get rid of the token. Fuck, man. This is really annoying. Alright, boys, we lost this one. That's upsetting. Just needed one more win to get into gold. We could have went on a win streak the whole way there. But no, we've got a dude that wants to play an annoying deck. Oh, going second hand, this is going to be bonkers. I should be able to do a lot of damage. If they go combo on this, like, I'm pretty safe. If they don't go combo, then Z-Dub, so he's playing Utopia. Just normal. Alright. Okay. Add the other extender. So from here, I think that we just go summon this into attack mode. And then we activate the effect. Get the blue, blue's gonna get the jet. Same old with this deck. And then we use its effect and we get ourselves the starter. Almost picked the wrong one. And they quit. Could have played it safe there. I was trying to go for game, but wasn't able to do that. And I shall return. I have to use the restroom real quick. I am back. So this hand is wacko jacko. Okay, so this dude just said that's not a neg 9. That's a +2. So I'm assuming this is Sword Soul Tenyi. That's what I thought. Probably some pixies, special red, special carrot, and then at that point I can go special blue. Or summon pixies, special red, special blue, blue grab jet, make gigantic. What was that? YuGiOh? Yeah, YuGiOh. So you're gonna go YuGiOh Barone, because that is an option. So he's not using the Barone. He's got 2 Setch. Okay. And he's gonna do that. Okay. No! I didn't want to do that. Too many game interactions, man. We're in a sticky situation, ladies and gents. Gonna be honest with you. We'll probably honestly just lose. I might as well just pack this one in. Did that say until the end of the turn? Until this. Yeah, they got this one. That's upsetting. Let me go take a look at the deck real quick. Because we need some more back row. Back row is seemingly more and more popular. So, do we have Duster? We don't. We have enough to craft it. Generate the Duster. And then can't dismantle that. I don't necessarily need the Reborn. So send a spell trap I control and then send another card on, then target a card on the field. That's actually not bad. For certain archetypes, of course. Just probably generate 2 of these. Throw those in, take out that. Because that is something that's really irking me is the, let's see if it still shows that. And it doesn't. Okay. So let's go to dual pass, collect what we've got so far. Receive all, boom. And then get all of this. And so now we go to shop, secret pack. Okay, so I've already got that one. I'll go duel. So now we should be in a little bit better spot. You know, we can get a little bit more spell, trap, hate. Harpy's Feather Duster, always a good card. Twin Twisters, also always good cards. I was also kind of considering something like Hey Trunade to do something along those lines. Allowing you to just blanket, return all set spells, traps to the hand. Yeah, I might do that. Just bait out like an Omni Negate spell trap or whatever. This hand's busted. And I'm going first. Son. So normally I would go with Leela, but since we have the Frost in hand, I want to risk it for the biscuit and hope that they don't have Ash, Veil, or Imperm. But they do not. So we're good to go. And now we'll special this. And then we'll make ourselves the Gigantic to protect us from the Nibiru. And so at this point, I'm just going to go Spright Blue, and then use blue to get the jet, like, you know, we have been. And then from there, I'm going to hold off on summoning the jet for a second. And I'm just going to use blue plus Gigantic to make ourselves the Spright Elf. And then I'm going to go ahead and... because I don't think anything in discard, yeah. None of it matters, so... we're gonna go ahead and make... Elf. Using Gigantic and blue. And now we're going to use Spright Elf. And bring back Leela Treat. And then we're going to use those to go into our Live Twin stuff. And pretty much our best in board here is just going to be Live Twin stuff in rotation, Elf, with the ability to bring back blue, because then blue can grab us the blue can grab us pixies, which can give us an extra layer of protection. blue girl. And then we'll use blue girl, bring out pink, and then pink, draw a card. So then we get the pink, draw a card. Now I'm going to continue to play, but give me just a moment. I need to mute real quick. Alright, I'm back. And so now, I kind of messed up just a tad bit. I forgot that I can not special summon any monsters except for fiend monsters. But, for some reason it wouldn't let me use the jet to special summon itself. But all is well. So we're looking at Kashtira. If you control no monsters, you special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each effect of this one. You can add a Kashtira monster from your deck to your hand. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use starter. So now we're going to Ash. And I think this adds. Add a red eyes card from your deck to your hand. Okay. So when he does this, I'll get access to Frost. And I'll get access to key skill, so I'll get to draw 2. Now hopefully if I draw 2, hopefully out of those 2 I get into a good old-fashioned maxi. And that's good. Let's go! I didn't know what I was doing against that deck. I don't know what that deck does, guys. I don't know what it does. Alright, so I think we need one more win. Let's go. One more win, boys. And or ladies. Oh, nobody, because ain't nobody watching. Or if they ain't watching, then they not talking. But yeah, basically I've been playing this game for a pretty long time. But I recently stopped playing after Power of the Elements came out. Well, not directly after Power of the Elements came out. I played until the next major set that released after that with tier limit support. Basically, when it became tier limit tier 0 format, I stopped playing. Decided, what the hey, I'll hop on here and play some Master Duel. Since Spright is still pretty decent on here, they still have Elf. And that's a big thing, you know, them having Elf. Helps with the longevity of the deck, in my opinion. Which it lost when it got banned in the actual TCG. So this has to go off, so if they have 2 hand traps, rest in pepperoni, Sweet Prince, but if not, which they don't. Now if they have Imperm, we cry. Or if they have Valor Ogre, we also cry. Yeah, get rid of that. Doesn't matter, we're getting rid of the Gigantic anyways. Use this, summon out Blue. Blue would get us our Jet from deck to our hand. And get ourselves the jet ski. I will say Jet being at 1 in this is quite annoying, to say the least. There's been a few times that I have to just give up having a Jet for the rest of the game just to be able to activate the Smashers, but I understand they needed to balance the deck out a little bit. It was a little bit, you know, strong as an archetype, especially with, which you would think with it being just generic to 2s, like level, link, and rank 2s, that it would, like the generic, or the specificity, I don't know if that's a word, I just made it up if it ain't, but just, it happened to be specific 2s and locking yourself into only 2s, you'd think that would be a drawback for the deck, which it is in some ways. But just what they, you know, with no rotation in the game, you end up getting cards from a long time ago, you know, 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago, like Totally Awesome and Swap Frog and Ronin Tonin. It's not once per turn cards, and they facilitate an Omni Negate that shouldn't be played with the deck. And then it gets hit. They didn't even hit it fully, they still gave us the ability to make Toad, but until Spright came out, you didn't have a consistent way to make it, like you did with this, you know, with everything at a full power. I mean, luckily enough, with Toad going away, I do think that Spright Twin kind of should have been considered the best variant of it. I mean, I understand you had, you know, Nimbles. Once we got one of those cards, that was pretty good, I know. Allowed you to make... Or once we got Sprint, then you were able to play Nimbles, so that way you were able to make your Toad a little bit easier. But you had to go through extra hoops and hurdles to do that. Makes it a little bit less consistent. We open pretty good this game. And we draw into a second Ash Blossom. It's not useful right now, but we got Ash, we have Max C, we have a Called By, and we have a Spright starter. So we have a monster or a monster or a spell trap negate. We've got, you know, banish something, banish a monster, negate all monsters with that. We got an Ash, Maxi, and then we got a pop draw. And we can elf to get back blue, and then blue would get us pixies, giving us an honest to protect over them just going battle phase attacking over one of our disruptions. Galaxy Dragon. This card cannot attack directly, it can only attack dragon type monsters. If this card battles a dragon type monster, this card gains 1,000 attack. Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead and let that go. He's gonna send that, and then he's gonna add something. I'm almost not worried about whatever he's gonna add. To be honest. It's just Galaxy Soldier, that's really no threat at all. I just wanted to do it to get the extra draw. And that's the other thing with this deck, you have to be pretty, you have to think about, you know, what you're letting go through. Well, about this game, you know, you have to really think about what you're letting go through, and he's gonna go use that, he's gonna pitch a card. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and use this to get blue. And Maxi. So Maxi, starter's gonna go ahead and get us a red. Elf is then going to get us a blue. Blue's then gonna grab us a Pixies. Draw into another starter, that's pretty sick. When you chain block for your opponent, big sad. But no, it's fine though. I didn't see what he added, but I ain't worried about it. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal one photon monster in your hand. So it's on this card. If you do, its level becomes the level of the photon. This card is in, you know, target galaxy monster area. This card's attack and defense becomes with that. Yeah, I think not, dude. He's just giving me all these cards. I should be able to just OTK him next turn. What does that card do? No. What does that card do? Unaffected by monsters' effects. Gains attack equal to... That's awesome doo-doo. That's doo-doo butt right there. You know what's really funny though? Watch what he's about to attack. He's about to attack an attack position monster. Can make up to 3 attacks, eh? I did it on purpose. Get wrecked. Get out of here, dookie butt. Get wrecked, son. What is that? Um... I'm very nervous because I only have 10 seconds on my place timers. Okay. Wow. I did that all wrong. I shouldn't have attacked with that monster. I was on a time constraint, guys. Just let me get one more win to get into gold, please. These nerd decks that I'm playing against is starting to give me a headache. And I just opened a cracked hand one time for the one time. This hand's alright. Can play through one hand trap. They don't have any, it seems. Going to the gigantic. Two Leelas. Try and really speed through this turn, so I don't burn up too much time on the clock. I understand they want to, make the game, so you don't just sit there, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I gotta read some cards, you feel? Alright, so, from this, we're gonna summon our blue. Blue's gonna grab our jet. Make elf. Bring back Leela. I'm just doing this so that way I can draw a card just faster. Hold the frost until next turn. Or actually, I'm gonna special summon it just so that way I have an extra 2 on board. Or an extra body on board as well for the droplet. Never mind, I can't do that. Because I already control. Or I can't special summon back the keys skill from discard. But we did that and it gets it in discard. Now we get a monster or a spell trap negate. We have a pop. We have a 2 draw, got an imperm, and then we got droplets. Then for the follow-up turn, we have our duster. If we don't have to, I kind of want to hold off on using droplets until like the last bit of disruption, just so that way, if anything, we. Is this the same dude, or are we just playing the same deck? Okay, so he's gonna use that to summon something. So I already know that we need to blue. I'm going for the spell trap negate, kinda for a reason. So then he adds this, I add a card. Or I get to draw a card rather. And then whatever spell he adds, I have the ability to negate whatever spell he added. Oh, that's upsetting. I should have just blew up the monster or whatever. Thought it'd be like pretty much like one of them old, quips. It's like if this leaves the field, then also the monster leaves the field. Like living fossil, overdone, premature. Get dropped, nerd. And get ourselves a draw one. And a maxi. And we still have the spell trap negate. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and ash that. Yeah, and then we just OTK here. Oops. Not gonna use key skill yet. We'll use this plus this. Yes, sir. GG's. Finally, we hit gold. Let's go. Alright. Let's just get the last little bit of the challenge. Oh, we didn't get any more missions done, but get the last little bit of our battle pass stuff that we got. Puts us at 8:25. Yeah, I think we'll call it a night. Well, let's see. If it's like, I don't know, it's win 4. Never mind. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it there. If anybody's stopping by watching, I appreciate you stopping by. And I'll probably go ahead and do this tomorrow night as well. Might be on a little bit earlier than I was tonight, but see y'all later.